see this our beloved sister, the way she represented the Igbo nation. This is something that so many of our girls cannot do. So many of our men cannot do. Some people have changed their name. They change their name from Igbo name. They answer different name. Some will not. They don't want to go to their platform. You will not see anything that has to do with Igbo, because they want to sound. They want to sound good to their enemies. I want you to watch this program and look at how a proud Igbo girl defended the cause of the Igbos. A very proud Igbo lady, and I'm very, very proud of her. And I wish all our sisters can be like this. I want you to watch this program. Listen and watch.
She's good looking.
I am so proud of this girl. I'm so proud of her. How many of us can defend the Igbo nation the way she did? You see that guy, that Yoruba man, you see that Yoruba man came out to talk down on an Igbo lady. These people forget that we are special people. I don't know why somebody should be shy or afraid to stand up. When they call you Igbotic, don't get offended. Don't get offended. When they look at her, this is a girl that read English. She read English. She speaks very, very fluently. More than this Yoruba man can ever do. But he tried to talk down on her, that she is Igbotic. She is like somebody from the village. That is why you cannot smash her. And you think that she cares about your fucking whatever you call yourself. Sorry to use that word. You can imagine. When I watched this program, I felt it is important that I share it, that my people can see that representing Igbo does not take anything from you. Instead, it makes you, it brings the fire in you. It brings the best of you. It brings out the best of you. Wherever you can represent the Igbo, speak your language, use it anyhow you want it, unapologetically. We are not English people. We learn the English and we use it the best we can. I believe there is no Englishman that will come to our program that will not understand what we are saying. We are not saying that we are professionals in English. We are not perfect in English. And I'm not supposed to be perfect in it because it's not my language. It's not my language. As long as people understand the communication that I'm passing through, it is okay for me. If you don't get it, it's up to you. How many white men can speak Igbo? How many white men can conduct Igbo program in Igbo for hours? How many? How many white men, how many British people can conduct program on Igbo language for hours? How many of them? But unfortunately, some of us, we de-associate ourselves from ourselves, from whom we are, and we think that that makes us special. We think that makes us we think that makes us educated. It doesn't make you educated. De-associating yourself from whom you are. Always accept your Igbo-ness. When they call you an Igbotic person, take it with pride. And I love the way this lady turned it around, and the guy melted. When you look at him, you see that the guy loses his balance. When you look at this Yoruba boy, you see that the Yoruba boy lost his word. He couldn't talk. I want us to listen to it again. Even the princess praised him, even the princess, to show you how good we are, to show you how acceptable we are, to show you how loving we are. The princess adored him, accepted him, she didn't insult him, and this guy came with his normal hatred, with their normal envy and jealousy. You think it's easy to get an Igbo woman as a wife? You think it's a joke? It's a play? Try again. Please try more. Try more. And when we talk about Igbo ladies, we know the ones we're talking about. People like this who are proud of whom they are, and you call her Igbotic. And you think that calling her Igbotic, you have now fired a very big shot. She will lose her balance. And she turned it around. I want you to listen to it. Amazing. This is amazing. And I encourage my brothers and sisters to defend your Igbo-ness wherever you go. When they call you Igbotic, don't get angry. Don't get angry. There's no need to be angry. When somebody calls you Igbotic, accept that is what you are. That's who you are. Prove it the more. Show the person more that you are an Igbo person. It doesn't matter what you have read, the certificate you carry. you have masters in English or whatever. It doesn't mean. Show them that you are an Igbo person. When they try to shade you with that and try to take it with good faith. Look at how she transformed that very insult to something different. And the guy was ashamed of himself. The guy sank, he will be wishing that the ground should open, that he will get into it. My fellow brothers and sisters, wherever you are watching this program, don't forget, today is a very special day for us as Biafrans. It is not a celebration. It's a day we make an open demand and tell the world that we are not Nigerians. We will never be Nigerians, and we have never ever been Nigerians. It's a day that we reject the chain of the British, which they put on our hand by force. It is a day that will demand for the unconditional release of every Biafran political prisoner held by the Zoological Republic and other countries of the world like Finland. We demand the release of our Supreme Leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and we demand the release of our Prime Minister Mazi Ekpa, wherever you are today. Continue to push on that hashtag free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, hashtag free our Prime Minister Mazi Ekpa, hashtag let the Biafran people go. We will continue to push it to the ends of the world. Don't ever get tired of doing it. It is our time. We must take our freedom. We must take our freedom. My fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom across the world, wherever you are watching us from. As Nigeria shout independence, remember, you cannot imprison a people destiny. Did you hear me well? As Nigeria shouts independence, remember, you cannot imprison a people's destiny. You cannot silence a nation's cry. And you cannot stop Biafra. Never, ever. The October 1st mega protest is not the end of it all. It is just the beginning of a louder revolution that is coming ahead. Beware. The October 1st mega protest that is going on today in Abuja for the release of our Supreme Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the beginning of a louder revolution. Until our Supreme Leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is free, until Biafra is free, we will not stop, we will not retreat, and we will not surrender. Never, ever. Nigerian calls it Independence Day. We call it Resistance Day. Go and write the hashtag in anywhere you are. Write it on the comment section and write it 1st of October, Resistance Day of Biafra. Type it on the comment section. Go to the comment section and type it. Hashtag Resistance Day of Biafra, 1st October. 1st October, Resistance Day of Biafra. Use that hashtag everywhere you are. Write it, post it, and let it go viral. On your Twitter, on your Facebook, on your TikTok, on your YouTube. Anywhere you are typing any program today, write it there. Today is Resistance Day, not Independent Day. It's a Resistance Day for us, Biafrans. Biafra is rising, and our time has come. It does not matter what they say. It does not matter what they do. It doesn't matter how they do it. Every single one of us, we must stand strong and stand firm. We must not give up our freedom. No matter what the enemies are saying, no matter what the enemies are doing. Every single one of us, wherever you are, Biafra is possible with you. It is possible with me. It is very possible if we continue in unity, doing what we are supposed to do. Do not allow divisions of the enemy to capture you. Don't allow the division of the enemy to get hold of you. One of the strongest weapons that the enemies are using is division. We know it. You know it. I know it. Why are you still permitting them? That is the question. You know that one of the weapons they are using against us is the division. Is the division. They continue to divide us. They continue to divide us. With every little opportunity they have, they create division among us. Why would you permit that division to continue, even when you know that the division is intended to weaken us? Look at the attack they are having on us in Lagos State today, destroying our properties. They know that we cannot be broken. They know they cannot break us. They know they cannot win us. They have tried it during the Civil War. They didn't succeed. And they are trying it again. They are trying it again. And this time they will always fail. This time they are going to fail. They know what we are made of. Some of you don't know. We don't know what we want. We don't know what we are made of. But I bet you, those of us who know whom we are not giving up. And for the fact that you don't know who you are is a shame. That is why most of us are falling aside. Our enemies know us better than we know ourselves. They know us better than we know ourselves. And they know that we cannot be defeated. They know we cannot be, forget about this is they are doing in Lagos today. They know that we cannot be defeated. If you can survive with 20 pounds, when we had nothing, is it now that we are in all part of the world, scattered across the whole world, taking lead in all world, in important positions in the government across the world? Is it when they're going to overtake us? It's not possible. It's not possible. I want us to listen to this very video. Let's listen to this very video and learn one or two words from it. Let's listen to this very video. There are a lot of lessons that we need to learn. That when we begin to see certain things happen, and there are things about us that you don't know. Some of us don't know what we have as Biafrans. That is why you are scared of identifying with Biafra. You are scared of calling yourself a Biafran. You are scared of associating with Biafra because you don't know what Biafra is made up of. You don't know the glory that you carry. You don't know the glory that you carry. What you have in you is something that people are envious of. Many people are envying what you have inside you. They are very, very envious about what you have. But unfortunately, some of us don't know what we have. Let's hear from this.
Of the demography of a community changes. There is hardly anything you can do. They will take over from you. It is just a matter of time. No matter the struggle, we can strategize and give them a portion. But they say they are going to be zero. It's a waste of time. And I'm an advocate of this thing for the past 30 years. Because I grew up with them. I went to school with them. I know their capability. I know their tendencies. I know their unity of purpose more than us. I know their focus. And I know they can defeat us if you are not careful. I am very sure. I don't have any doubt at all. What I can say, where they are predominant, let us leave it for them. You cannot defeat them. Even if you harass them, they are a lot more aggressive than us. I just saw some touts disturbing them. If they attack you, you are gone. Don't push them to the wall because they are not like us. Their own upbringing is fight or finish. They've gone through it before. So don't push them to the wall.
This was a Yoruba man describing
advocate of
the strength
for the past
of the Biafran people, the Igbo Biafrans. A Yoruba man describing the strength of the Igbo Biafrans. They know who we are. It's only some of us that do not know who we are. Some of us are still afraid. Some of us are still so chaotic. Some of us are still afraid of what I don't know. But I want you to know that the time has come for us to free ourselves from this slavery. And there is nothing anybody can do to stop us from getting free. There is nothing anybody can do. The only thing you can do today on your own is for you to rise up, play your own part, and do what you have to do. And as we proceed, let us hear more of this message of our Prime Minister, Mazi Nnamdi.
Seeking for the release of the IPOB leader is unacceptable by NCM, because this type of gatherings is what usually encourages ethnicity and fueling ethnic crisis for too long in Nigeria. For how long shall we as Nigerians be looking at ourselves in tribal lines? We have over 50 ethnic groups and 529 tribes in Nigeria. So each group should gather themselves to Aso Rock after committing series of crimes against fellow citizens and demand for the release of the perpetrators, because they represent their ethnic interests.
Did you see that? Now, do you see the twist? Did you hear the twist? The only difference here is that Boko Haram have their negotiator with the president. So they don't need to, the people from the northeast don't need to come to Abuja. No. The chief of army staff is a Boko Haram member. Okay? Chief of army staff is a Boko Haram member. The Inspector General of Police in Nigeria is a Boko Haram member. The AGF is a Boko Haram member. The CGN is a Boko Haram member. The Chief Judge is a Boko Haram member. So they don't need to carry their elders to come to Aso Rock. They are in the government. Their own is to implement and execute. They don't need to come to presidents to ask. That is the reason why you see the military man extending the hands of fellowship to Boko Haram. Say, come, our people, don't just come. You cannot do this thing alone. You cannot carry out this task. We are going to help you to carry it. But our own, who do we have? None. Police, we don't have anybody. In military, we don't have anybody. All the people we have, they are in IT. They put you in IT where you'll be pressing computer. In custom, we have nobody. In judiciary, we have nobody. In executive, we have nobody. In the security, this thing, we have nobody in the security. So if they are having security meeting, fake meeting, you can't see an Igbo man there from the southeast. So why don't we march to Abuja? We have to march to Abuja because we do not have any representative in the security. So to them now, we are marching and it is paining them. But they have been enjoying this nepotism. They have enjoyed it. I have just shown it to you, and I don't need to go into showing you all this because it is the evidences are there. So it is them that started this thing. Now it is our turn to harness the same precedents they have set. Example, we want to tap into this thing they have set, the presidents. It is now their problem. They say we are setting dangerous precedent, but they started it. We want to tap into it small, just small. Now let me show you. One moment.
I hope you are getting the message. This message of Mazi Nnamdi was when he was trying to compare the way Nigeria is treating the North and the way they are treating the Biafra issue. They have been freeing their criminals and their terrorists, but only one time we made a request, they refuse.
the handwork of Boko Haram. Do you see this?
I can't be able to show that because of the images that are there. The images that are there, I can't show it, so I have to skip it up because of those images that are there. So
law. What is the law? Under which law is he going to try Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? He don't know. Or is he no better than Malami? No. The point is that what is his problem is not because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu committed crime. The only problem this man have is that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu want to stop the conquer of the entire Nigeria. That is the only crime, nothing else. The only crime is that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is waking the South, the Hausa people, waking original Hausa people up in the north. That is their fear. But the one thing is that they can't stop it. And holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cannot stop it from happening. So I want everybody to understand what is going on. Let everybody understand what is going on. That we can no longer tolerate this nonsense. And something must be done. Why would these people gather like this to castigate our elders who went to Abuja just for the very first time to ask for one small favor from the presidency? They come against it. The same way they come against every economic policy that will favor the Southeast, they fight tooth to nail to make sure it doesn't happen. The same way they fight in the budget, when they are building railway, they will build the railway to the Niger Republic, but not in the Southeast. When they make budget to build road, they make budget to build road in Niger Republic, they are not going to make any budget to build road. Enugu Onitsha Expressway is dead. Everything they disenfranchise us in everything they do, including in trying to release our own brother, our own leader, who actually have committed no crime. It is a problem to them. And let me tell you, nobody is asking question. That is why what I am doing now is the reason why you should know the importance of civil disobedience. Sit at home. These people have dealt with us. They have dealt with us. It is time we are going to bite their anus and we are not going to look at anything there. Let us be serious. Let us be resolute. Let us be ruthless in dealing with any idiot that is going to stop us from leaving Nigeria. Because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be released. It doesn't matter how they do it, he is going to be released. Because the Nigeria court cannot sentence him. There is no way you can sentence him. The only thing is that we don't want him to stay long like they are doing other people. Tomorrow they take him to court, next tomorrow they adjourn it, the other day they adjourn it. We need to ground the economy of Nigeria, for crying sake. If from 15th of next month.
Did you hear that? Mazi Simon have just given a hint of what you're supposed to do, and this was what we were doing before now. Doing everything. I did a program that I did, was it 2 days ago, when I talked about increasing the pressure. A program that I did on pressure. Go and watch that program and listen to the points I gave there. This is one of the points I gave there, which was exactly the structure that Mazi Simon put in place to continue to strive the economy of the zoo until they bow. Continue to put pressure on them. You don't have to relax. You don't have to relax. Government does not release their prisoners out of pity. No government in the world release their prisoners out of pity. They release out of pressure. Pressure. You mount pressure. Mount pressure. It will get to a time that they can't handle it. International pressure, local pressure. There are so many ways we can do it. Continue to put pressure. Write to everywhere you can write to. Send information. Continue to speak about the atrocities. Bring it to the open. All those things that are hiding. Those things they don't want you to say them. Say them. Go to those platforms that you know you can speak. Go there, speak, talk, write. In any way you are in the world, write to your counties, write to your leaders in your area, write to your representatives in your area about the issue of Biafra. Write, even for the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, write. Continue to present the human rights abuse of Nigeria before the whole world. The criminalization of self-determination that today Finland have joined in it. Finland have joined. Call them out. Send the facts and figures. Send it to all part of the world. Every human rights activist. We thank Chukwu Okeke for Dr. Mazanga, who is helping a lot. Dr. Mazanga today is the only activist in Africa that I see that is in the front line of pushing on the case of Biafra. Dr. Mazanga, a very good friend of Biafra, pushing for the case of Biafra, speaking for the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Ekpa, head on. Confronting the Amnesty International, confronting the African Union about the case of Biafra. Biafran people can do it. We have people who are Biafrans, who are in different offices, who are in different levels. Why are you not doing it? Why are you not doing it? What are you waiting for? This is how to put pressure. You put pressure. Don't say, oh, this one have done it. Why no need to do it? Oh, Master Simon have talked about it. No need to talk about it. Master Simon have written this. No, write. Even if 1,000 people write 1,000 times, continue to write. A time will come when they can no longer ignore. They will not ignore it. Whenever they open a page, the same people, oh, this same person again, this same person again. A time will come, they will pay attention. Don't say because your brother have written, because your brother talked about it, you will not talk about it. Because this one have talked about it, because they have been preached before, you can continue to preach the same thing over and over and over again. Repetition is for emphasis. A day you come, you never know who will come across your own information. And it will trigger the freedom that we need. It needs only one man, only one click. It's only one man that can make the change. One good man, only one good man is what it needs for the change to come. It doesn't need all the, only one man will get to the office and something will change. Only one man will pay attention to our file in his table and things will change. And Chukwu Okeke is capable to change the minds of kings and princes according to his own will. Chukwu Okeke can change the minds of kings and princes according to his own desire, to his own favor. He will favor who you want to favor. All you need to do is to position yourself, be where you're supposed to be at a particular point in time. Let us continue to send informations. International awareness is very important. Continue to create it. The world is working according to interest. You see how they have been ignoring the massacre of Christians in Nigeria. They don't want to talk about it. They don't want to talk. But today, all of a sudden, the game is changing because their interest is being touched. Some of those idiots, their interest is being touched in the issue of Palestine. The issue of Palestine is now changing the narrative. And now, many voices, many loud voices are now speaking about the genocide of the Christians in Nigeria. It is making headline today. It is making headline. The same way a time will come when Nigeria will touch a button that will make the world to begin to talk about Biafra. As long as we continue to make this noise, push, you think they're not seeing us? You think they're not seeing us? You think they are hearing us, they are seeing us, but they are waiting for an opportunity that will create a favor for themselves. They are looking for an opportunity that will create interest for them. Once the opportunity presents itself that creates interest for them, they will pick up the issue of Biafra without you talking. Do you know how long we have talked about the massacre of Christians in Nigeria? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu himself was in the front line. From the protest he made when he was in one Nigeria, in Britain. From that protest, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu talked about the massacre of Christians. Go and watch that protest Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did in UK for Nigeria. He was talking about the massacre of Christians. For how many years now? All of a sudden, today, that issue is on the front line. Many voices are now speaking. People are now talking. And Nigeria now is running helter-skelter. You see Nigeria coming to defend idiocy. Even with their idiotic media, Nigerian media coming to defend, coming to claim that the massacre of Biafra, of Christians in the north is not real. Something that has evidence, have eyewitness, video evidence, picture evidence, everything is available. But yet, they are fighting so hard to deny it. Oh, it's not the way you say it. It's not like that. The way they say it. It is even worse than it's being reported. It is much more worse than it's being reported. That is why we must continue to speak. Don't get tired of talking. Instead, increase it. I do my program 2 times every day, in the morning and in the evening, not because I have a luxury of time or not because I don't have other things to do, but the few times I have, I utilize it to air my own opinion, give my voice. 2 times every day. It is not very comfortable for me. It is not enjoyable for me. If I have the opportunity, I would like to be making my program 30 minutes and I go. But we must add effort, put more words, continue to speak. You never can tell who is going to come across our video. And before you know it, things will change.
From 15th of next month, from 15th of December, if there is no concrete thing, Biafrans are going to rise up. Go and mark it. After the 15th of December, and there is no tangible thing happening in the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Biafrans are going to rise up. It is going to be autopiloted revolution. We are going to rise up. And nobody will be any leader. Nobody is a leader. Only person that will stop what is about to happen is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It doesn't matter. You see, let me tell you. It has nothing to... This one is complete autopilot. The spirit of Biafra, after the 15th of December, will possess everybody. We are going to end this thing once and for all. You know, you see, if we are not showing, will not allow us to rest. Can you...
And this prophecy happened. It really happened. As we speak today, the spirit of Biafra have possessed many Biafrans to fight for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, including his enemies. The spirit have possessed everybody, including his enemies. We will continue to fight for the unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu until his release. He has not committed any crime.
Imagine the nonsense here that have been enjoying, their criminals have been enjoying, terrorists have been enjoying, they have been recruiting them, they have been begging them, they have been doing, and our elders just went to Abuja for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It becomes a problem to them. You don't know how ruthless these people are. You don't know how heartless these people are. You need somebody that can show them that it is bomber to bomber, iron to iron. Let us show them craziness. You think craziness is in one person's body? My brother, we are all crazy. Especially when we are fighting for survival. What I am doing is fighting for survival. I am fighting to survive. If nobody do what I am doing now, in the next, or what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is doing and have done, in the next 10 years, you can't go to Nigeria. Those of you who live abroad, you can't. Even now, can you go to Nigeria? Niger State is already controlled by Boko Haram. And it is 2 hours from Abuja, or 1.5 hours from Abuja. It's already controlled by Boko Haram. Northeast now is a no-go area. In the Northeast is a no-go area. You can't go there. In the Northwest, you can't go there. Very soon it will come down to Kaduna. Kaduna is already a no-go area. Abuja, from Abuja to Kaduna, you can't travel anymore by road without facing a gunshot, without facing somebody firing at your car and all that. And it is happening on a daily basis. Where are the military? They are in the east, suppressing our men and our women. Preparing ground for the invasion of these terrorists in our land. So, this is where my anger is coming from. Because I know these people very well. That is why I say, we must not relax an inch. No matter the promise made to us, no matter the promise the presidency made to us, we must not relax, not even an inch. Otherwise, we will disappoint our unborn children. And now we have 10,000 people watching live and direct. 10,000 people watching live and direct on all platforms. 10,000 people watching live and direct on all platforms. We are still not doing the right thing. Any day, once we begin to record 30% of sit at home in Lagos, we will won this war. I am telling you, any day our people in Lagos understand, we need to begin to consult to all market leaders. You see, this fight, you don't know, you people don't know what, if we do not do the right thing, we are going to live to regret it. We are going to live to regret it.
We're already regretting it.
The only opportunity we have is now. We are not asking you to carry AK-47. We are not asking you to carry pump action. We are not asking you to bring gun and ammunition. We are only asking you to stay at home as a means of civil disobedience, to register your displeasure, to register your anger against the impunity going on in Nigeria, where Northerners will be enjoying privilege, and we, only one person we are asking to release, and they are gathering against us. Meanwhile, they have released 100, 300, 800 of Boko Haram, 900 of Boko Haram. Every day, they rehabilitate them. And we have only one man. We ask them to release them, and they are coming against it. These are the same people who have filed application to a federal high court to ask Igbo to leave Nigeria. They are not real. I told you people, you can't trust these people. You can't trust them. If we did not show craziness, including towards our politicians who don't agree with us, if we do not show craziness and make the living uncomfortable for the people who have influence in this government, we can never succeed. All those people, all those they are ass-licking politicians in our land need to feel the heat. We need to make them uncomfortable in their offices. That is the only way we are going to make headway. We need to make them uncomfortable. Don't look back. This is a fight for survival. I want all of you to listen.
Therefore, it is important to note that each ethnic group too has its own peculiar problem and should go and see the president on their personal problems. In any case, the Igbo leaders did not and have not gone to discuss how Nigeria is to progress into future, but to release to them their tribal boy, despite the non-daily killings of other innocent tribes in Nigeria, which they are aware of.
So who is killing them? The same people to just discredit IPOB and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It has been confirmed. They organize the people to kill in our land. They are the one who organized the DSS to kill. We have evidences. The other day, the DSS man that was shot dead, he was the unknown government. They killed him. They killed him. The identity is there. And these are the things they have planned. They planned it for a very long time. And here they are there telling you who have killed. Have the Biafra people been killed more than the killing in the north? Can you compare it? How many Southerners have lost their life in the north? In the name of Boko Haram, which is a scam. How many Southern soldiers have lost their life? How many Biafran soldiers have lost their life in the northeast in the name of fighting a scam war? How many people have they killed? Like I have just shown you, our own is evidence. I am just showing you that we have seen where 500 were killed, 200 were killed, 1,000 were killed, 1,000 buried, 200, 50, 30. Every day they are ambushing police. They are coming, they are ambushing the soldiers. They are coming to the barracks, to their base to kill them. And it is not their business. They organized the same people to come to our land to kill. They started burning police stations. They started killing police. They blame IPOB. They blame ESN. At the end of the day, we were vindicated. And they are not happy. We are vindicated. The same people that they are using to implicate us, God also started punishing them. Somebody like Uwazirike. Uwazirike was the one who called a non-government ESN. Uwazirike said Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the one who owned non-government. Uwazirike called ESN rag. The same Uwazirike today. Unrepentant satanic man today turn around to preach Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to deceive some people. And some idiots are sharing it. Some fools, out of hatred for Simon Ekpa, they are sharing it. The more they attack me, the more people will come to understand that I'm not a bad person and I mean well for this struggle. The more they attack me, the more people will understand. I want them to show me. I have said it severally. They say I am a Nigeria agent, double agent. I have asked them, bring any evidence. I know you don't have. Okay, bring any audio recording where I was seen discussing with any politician. That was the reason Uwazirike came out to say nobody called them, nobody can call him, he don't know anybody, he don't talk to anybody. That was the reason Uwazirike come to say it, because he has made all the contact with all the saboteurs in the politics in Nigeria. Do you have contact with this Simon Ekpa? Do you speak to Simon Ekpa? Do we have anybody in the APC who has spoken to Simon Ekpa? Is there any governor who has spoken to him? Any senator? They have made all this finding after my exposition. None. And he came to say, nobody know him, nobody speak to him, nobody speak to him, because they have found out. I don't speak to anybody. And I have the contact. I have their contact. And if I want to speak, I will speak to them. Some of them know me personally. Some of the senators know me personally. Some of the governors know me personally. Personally. I don't speak with them. So, and I challenge anybody. If you know that if you have any audio recording of Simon Ekpa, not even discussing anything, just that I am talking with somebody, just like I know the person, I am discussing with him. That is, he calls me, hello Simon, how are you? How are you doing today? How is everything? I want you to bring the audio, because the record. If you talk to Nigerian politicians, they record it. But you know what? They will not bring, because they don't have. So what am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say is that I don't even speak to any politician. In fact, I don't even have the time to speak to any Nigerian politician. There are some of them that I respect. Some of them, and they know themselves. In fact, I respect only one politician in Nigeria. Only one person. I respect it, or let me say two. I respect two politicians very well. And they know me very well. I don't talk to them. In fact, I told one to block my number. Immediately I joined IPOB, I told one to block my number. And he did. You see, people don't know how serious I am. I told one to block my number. He did. And I called the number and made sure he blocked me. I told him we are not fighting, but I don't want to speak to you. Block my number, please. After that, I tried the number. He respected that and blocked the number. Till today. So nobody will come and say, I am speaking to him. Nobody. Not to talk of collecting money, not to talk of being a Nigeria agent. For what? And it baffles me. You know, there is no lie you cannot tell. And because the people that are telling this lie don't have brain. Otherwise, why would somebody be fighting Nigeria and working for the Nigeria at the same time? It doesn't make sense. But of course, to fools, it makes a lot of sense. They tell you Simon Ekpa is working for Nigeria government. He has come to destroy IPOB. He has come to do this. We are going to know who is real at the end of the day. Listen, I am not shaking. Even if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come out today and say, okay, I'm not going to talk, I will be here until Onitsha Rondeanwu. Do you know what is Onitsha Rondeanwu? Until we see he will use his own eye, he will watch my videos, he is going to hear the truth at the end of it. I'm not shaking. And I will not change. This is who I am. This is who I am. I can't change. There is nothing you can do in this life to shake me. I am unshakable. And I am crazy at the same time. Very, very crazy. When it comes to what I know that I'm doing the right thing, I don't move. I am fighting for the freedom of my people. In Finland, where I live, people died fighting for the freedom of this country. People died, and they respect them. They call them heroes. Heroes. People who fought Finnish war for independence from Russia. They honor them every year. On the 6th of December, we celebrate independence in Finland. It is a big celebration. It's a big celebration. The president will stand, and all the House of Representatives, all the House of whatever, all big politicians, diplomats from Scandinavia, from everybody will come and line up to agree and shake the president. It's a big thing. People died. So if any country, know what is freedom, Finland is one of them that know what is freedom. And some fought, thank you, Alina Katan. Some fought and finished wars, yes, and survived. Your grandfather fought Finnish war, thank you. So the country where I am is the country that know what is freedom, what freedom means. And they are very, very sympathetic to people that are being killed like they are killing us in Africa. They are very, very sympathetic. If you come to this country, you see what they call castle or castle. You go to castle, what the Finnish people built during the war in the cold of minus 40 degree, where there is no cloth, where people don't have the kind of cloth you have today, and under the cold of minus 40 degree, above freezing point, they build castle. They built castle, and they saved life. The people were going into the castle for safety. It is only in a country that don't know what is war. Only in a country that they just out of a referendum, they got independence and all that. They don't know what is war. They don't know what is freedom per se, even though they know. But not like a country like Finland. They fought, and people died. People died. So why wouldn't I be very bold and very brave to fight for the freedom of my people? And the people I'm fighting the freedom with are only interested in castigating and blackmailing me, telling that I am an agent of Nigerian government. I don't know how I become the agent of Nigerian government, because I have different opinion with you, because I don't want corruption, because I don't support evil. All of a sudden, I become the Nigeria agent. That is a very confusing thing. Because actually, it is you people that are supporting corruption that I will say you support the Nigeria system. I don't support Nigeria system. That is why I'm different. You are fighting me because I say no to corruption in the leadership. You are fighting me because I don't support evil. You are fighting me because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told me to stand by the truth, and I want to stand by the truth. You are fighting me because I am doing something differently than you. Because I don't be follow. I'm not looking for any favor from anybody. I'm not looking for anybody in the leadership to recognize me. I don't care. You can't give me anything. That is the only difference we have. The only difference is that I am not looking for anybody to give me position in IPOB. I don't need it. I'm not looking for somebody to favor me in IPOB. I don't need it. But you need it. You need it to survive. You need favor from the leadership. You need to get document. You need to get money to feed yourself. You need to make a living. You need the recognition. I don't need all those things. That is the difference between me and you. And that's why I can stand on my ground without looking face. I am already a made man before joining the struggle for Biafra. I did not come here as a hungry person. I am made. It is not bragging, but it's a fact. Before joining Biafra struggle, I have made name. The only thing is that you don't know me. And I am very, very happy for myself. The only thing is that you don't know me. And the people who know me. But I have made name for myself. I have distinguished myself honorably in my own profession and in everything I do. So you don't know me. But the struggle now made you to know me. So the only difference between me and you people is that I am not looking for favor from anybody, and that's why I can talk anyhow I want. It is not pride. It is just who I am. And that is why I don't care what you do. So long as I stand on the truth and what I believe is truth, I don't care. And I'm not afraid of anybody. If you like, go to Juju and consult Juju. I have God in me. If I have challenged you people, if you like, you go to your Arushi and kill ram or kill cow and Fulani. You people don't know that most of the Arushi is not working anymore because you are killing Fulani cow to Arushi Igbo. When you go to Oracle, you will see Fulani, you will see this Nama. Nama is, all these things are, you know, oh my God. You people think that all these things have power. It don't have power again. Fulani Juju have actually neutralized all of them. You go to all this Oracle, you bring a ram to kill to Igbo Arushi and the Igbo Oracle. Most of the things happening to you people today, you caused it yourself. You want to bury your mother, even though some of us have made that mistake, but we have repented. You want to bury your mother, you use a Fulani cow to bury your mother. And it's abomination. You want to bury your father, you use Fulani cow to bury your father. It's abomination. It's arrow. Some of you don't know this. You have sinned against your own land. If you want to celebrate something, you kill Fulani cow. For what? When you have the Igbo cow, when you have the traditional cow of Igbo and your own people, you don't use it. When you have Mpi, you know what is Mpi? If you want to go and appease your Aroshi, use Mpi Mbo that smells. That is what the oracle can understand. Not when you go and bring a fake Fulani cow that are juju cow. The cow that can multiply in the bush in the night. A cow that can disappear after they kill them in the market. You come and use it to abuse your oracle. Your oracle will explode and begin to kill people. I am telling you. Some of you don't know what you have done in your land. Our land has been adulterated by all these foreign cows and the cows that our oracle don't eat. That is what is bringing problem to some of you. So I said, go and consult your oracle. I don't care. I will stand on the truth without shaking. Because he that is in me is greater than he that is in you. I have it double portion. Christianity, I am there. Traditional, I am there. Pastor, I am there. Reverend Father, I am there. In fact, look at this. It is not fancy. It is not fancy. You see it? Anyhow you want it, I did. It is not fancy. So if you want anyone you want, I did there. And I know they hide. So, but the point is that I believe in God. And I believe in Jesus Christ as a personal Lord and Savior. But what you don't know is bigger than you. So, I hold or for na ogu to everybody. I don't look for trouble. I am not a sabo in Biafra struggle. I have joined this struggle with everything in me. With everything in me. And that is why I will go to work. I will make broadcast. I will do research. I will do work also that you don't know. I will do a lot of work you don't know in this struggle. And I don't need to tell you. And I will still come here, and even ordinary broadcasting, you wonder how I do it. Some of you wonder how does he do it? You know, when he do all the research, when he do all the this one, all the that one, and all that. It is not only that. I came prepared spiritually and physically. Spiritually and physically. So I am born for this, and the only those who know, they know. Now we are, let us continue.
The NCM want to make it crystal clear that if Nnamdi Kanu should be released to his tribal bygones, we will mobilize other ethnic groups to act in the same way and also later demand for audience with the president for their release. It is expedient to note that a stitch in time saves 9. We will always prefer to be addressed as Nigerians than reducing Nigeria to a mere ethnic jagoist. In conclusion, Nnamdi Kanu is facing a criminal charges against the states.
He says facing a criminal charges. Oh my God. This man says Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is facing a criminal charges. Can you ask him what is the crime? Let us refresh this thing.
This is one of the powerful messages of Mazi Simon Ekpa when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was taken away from us. Every strategy that was followed and some of the things that are happening today are what Mazi Simon Ekpa has spoken about in this program. The program is very, very loaded with informations, very informative. You see, you can never silence the voice of the truth. You can't. And as long as some of us are still living, you can't silence Mazi Nnamdi Kanu nor Mazi Simon Ekpa. It doesn't matter, you take them away, you detain them, you keep them, we will continue to bring their voice. They will continue to speak loud inside us. They will continue to speak even louder than ever. When you listen to this message of Mazi Simon Ekpa, it's fully loaded. He explained everything you need to know. All the evil of the zoo, he brought it and pieces it and made it clear to us. Every lie they are hiding, those propaganda, those blackmails, all those things they saw,
Right,
he brought it to the open.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Right, let us go back to
The NCM want to make it crystal clear that if Nnamdi Kanu should be released to his tribal bygones, we will mobilize other ethnic groups to act in the same way and also later demand for audience with the president for their release.
Can you imagine? So they are claiming now, if you keep quiet, this idiot will claim that they will change the history and change the story and change the narrative, that we have started it. We are now starting it, that they are going to do what we are doing. Rather, it is the other way around though. We want to just enjoy small thing from what I have been enjoying since 2015.
Exactly.
They have been releasing Boko Haram. They have been freeing Boko Haram. They have been rehabilitating Boko Haram. And we want to enjoy our own, that we did not commit crime. He said, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is facing criminal charges. Which criminal charges? Can he establish criminal charges under Nigerian law? He cannot. He cannot. That is the point. The point is that he cannot. One moment.
A stitch in time saves 9. We will always prefer to be addressed as Nigerians than reducing Nigeria to a mere ethnic Jagoist. In conclusion, Nnamdi Kanu is facing a criminal charges against the states. Therefore, there's no amount.
There is no criminal charges against the state. There is no criminal charges. Self-determination is not criminal charge. It's not a criminal, it's not a crime. Self-determination is legal. What Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did has nothing to do with crime. Okay? And I will show you from Article 20 to 21 of the Africa Charter on Human and People's Rights, Article 20 and 21, which I have already shown you people before a few days ago, made it very clearly stated. Article 20 of African Human and People's Rights, African Charter on Human and People's Rights. All people shall have the right to existence. They shall have the unquestionable and the inalienable right to self-determination. The self-determination is somehow missing here. One moment, let me make it a little bit so you can see it very well. And so all people shall have the right to existence. They shall have the unquestionable right and the inalienable right to self-determination. They shall freely determine their political status and shall pursue their economic and social development according to the policy they have freely chosen. This is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for. So how does that amount to committing a crime? Colonized or oppressed people shall have the right to free themselves from the bond of domination by resorting to any means recognized by international community. Any means recognized by international community. All people shall have the right to the assistance of the state parties to the present charter in their liberation struggle against foreign domination, be it political, economic, or cultural. And I have said it several times. When you talk about liberation here, this particular section 3, subsection 3 say, all people shall have the right to the assistance of the state parties to the present charter in their liberation struggle. So this liberation struggle here is actually talking about arms struggle. The liberation struggle means armed struggle. You use arms and ammunition, force, to fight against the foreign domination. So what we are experiencing now is foreign domination of Fulani. Foreign Fulani domination is what we are experiencing now. Be it political, economic, and cultural. So it is exactly what we should be doing, but we are not doing it yet. We're not doing it yet. But we are going to be creating awareness for it, for people to understand. Article 21 says, all people shall freely dispose of their wealth and natural resources. Its right shall be exercised in exclusive interest of the people. No one, in no case, shall a people be deprived of it. Of course, this one is even a different thing, but we have just seen the self-determination as enshrined in African Charter Human and People's Rights, under which Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is operating, and Nigeria is signatory to this particular law, and it was domesticated in 1983. Nigeria signed this thing into law, and it has become a domestic law in Nigeria. So what are we not talking? And this man will now come here to tell you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is facing criminal charges for self-determination. So the Fulani need to understand that you cannot charge Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for treason. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not fighting to take over Nigeria government. We have explained this thing, continue to explain it, but because this Fulani don't go to school. Law, they can't interpret it. Interpretation of law is different. That's why Malami will now change the sedition into subversive campaign. And I have explained subversive campaign. You cannot charge Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for subversive campaign because his activity has nothing to do with subversive campaign. We have also went further to define subversive campaign, and it is not even close to what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have done and what we are doing. So there is no way you are going to say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is facing criminal charges. He is a political prisoner. Political prisoner is not facing criminal charges. It has nothing to do with crime. It is political. And it is not also wrong that they want to solve it politically, even though there is no case against him. Since they want to use it to score cheap political point, we agree. We agree, no problem. There is no problem. But let it be fast. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should not spend Christmas. And when I say, if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu spend Christmas in prison, that everybody will not do Christmas in the East. You see some of all these illiterate Amajiri warriors shouting.